All right. And we are here for the second semifinal SWBL game. And that'll bring in the Yankees and the Rockies. The Rockies, the wild card. Yeah, go ahead.
Doing this alone?
Yeah, Sam's gonna replace me when he gets back. So have a seat.
I need to get some icy hot.
Okay.
Hi. Love you.
So the Rockies are rolling through the playoffs here. I mean, they took down their last wild card opponent, the Astros, pretty handedly. Don't remember exactly the final, but they put up a good amount of runs. So David had some trouble, and Cam came in and kind of closed the door a little bit, but they couldn't crawl back in against the potential Cy Wiffle, Chad Young. So the Rockies are here, and they are now facing Gus Gibby and the Yankees. And you say Gus Gibby and the Yankees, but this year it's been Scott Poley and the Yankees. Man, he has had a great year. Triple crown. And Gus has been still great, but not a Gus-esque season. So the Rockies get Gus on the bump, and I'm assuming, you have to assume they'll throw Chad Young. So leadoff walk there for Blake Spencer. It's not the way you want to start a few of the Yankees. For the Rockies, put the pressure on, make Gus throw a lot of pitches, see what he's got. So in the outfield there, you've got obviously Scott and Kevin Poley, who both had great great seasons in the field. Kevin Poley, Gold Glove type-esque player. And then for their fourth is Sam Bakula, who just mashes. So the Yankees are a tough team. I saw you there. I'm giving you a shout out. But the Rockies, they have that swagger this year. They're back. And that is a big reason Jason hitting has been a great pickup. And his rookie year was last year. He obviously had a decent year. But this year he has exploded. And I know they are comfortable taking walks in front of Jason. So
Worst feeling in wiffle ball.
yeah, absolutely. So Gus thinks he gets the first strikeout there, but he ends up going now 1-1. The pitch was too fast, the first one.
56, 2-1.
And that one is a ball as well. So 2-1 to Grant Boyd, who is the comeback player of the year this year. Missed last year due to COVID, but he is back and provides a little spark for the Rockies to, propel themselves forward, which I think they missed that last year. So and Grant is not afraid to take a walk. And at this point, it makes a lot of sense to wait and make Gus come to you.
Yeah, Gus.
As Grant shoots it just over Kevin.
What do you think?
Oh, yeah, just over Scott. No Scott out there. I don't know. They must have. They keep changing. They were changing positions. So.
Let's go, Gus.
Scott's on the right. Come on, Adam.
Okay. Yeah. And brings up Adam North here, top of the first, no outs. Adam is another Mowith player who has been very good here at the Blur this year, as he just slaps at that. Took a page out of Chris Metter's book there, trying to a little excuse me swing. Sam's getting some ice for my arm, and then he's going to take it back over. But, and Peter Light's joining me in the booth as the Orioles defeat the Twins to move on to the finals. Pete, what do you think?
Well, Brett, it seems like we are not playing our best ball, but here we are in the finals, anxiously awaiting the winner of this game. I don't know. I'm feeling good. Feeling optimistic. We're coming alive.
Yeah. Adam pushes a little nubber off the inside handle, and first out of the inning there for the Rockies. Brings back up Blake.
2
2, I think.
Where are we at here, boys?
So it is 1 out. Top 1. Sorry.
Okay, runner on second.
Runner on second. It is 2-0. As Jason hit a bomb. Blake walked. Jason hit a bomb. Grant got on. Adam got out. So we are here now.
Rockies need to get up quick. You know, obviously this Yankees is a Bombers team.
Yeah.
They are gonna put up runs, so you know you got to keep with them. And being the away team is not fun against the Yankees.
Yeah. I mean, at that point with Chad, you know, Chad has the ability to shut anyone down, but the Yankees, it seemingly is like, do not get shut down.
It's like a cheat code. Must be their height. Who knows?
They will put up lots of runs quickly. So,
Well, Brett, season 21, only 2 games remaining in season 21.
goes so fast.
The league that we built 21 years later, we are here. And guess what? Tomorrow starts preparation for season 22.
All right, we got a lot in store, I'm sure.
This
Lot of
ball
changes.
pickup brought to you by CoolBots, your source for next generation baseball tabletop games. Contact Ed Lodon, and I'm sure he'll give you a review. He just won the raffle. And we'd like to thank all of our raffle sponsors as well. We had Spencer Gear, Breck Chilled Designs in the raffle. We had Andy's Frozen Custard, Daily Smokehouse, Four Hands, Breckenridge, Ballast Dental Care. We had so many. We had 1356, so many different things, and SWBL gear as well. Congratulations to Edlo for winning the raffle, and thanks to CoolBots for sponsoring our ball pickups this year. 1 out, Blake is up. Blake an all-star this year. Rockies feeling good, looking good.
And Blake is happy to take those walks.
Oh,
now.
yeah.
Happy.
I think
with
everybody
the way
is.
Jason's swinging the bat.
Last semifinal game, the Twins were happy to take walks too. Like, I feel like in playoffs, you just got to get those base runners, put the pressure on.
Yeah.
Gus is an effectively wild pitcher. What do you think of the decision too? You know, Scott's been pitching very well this season. His little riser that he has is Gus tries to pick him off on a foul ball just to mess with Blake.
Yeah, just to get in his head a little bit. It's a little gamesmanship there from Goose.
First and second, Jason up, home run already against Gus. For a second, I didn't know why Blake was getting off.
Gus thought about throwing it at him again.
Oh, 55
Great
on the
pitch.
corner. Can't do anything about that. I mean, that was behind Jason's head.
Unless you're standing outside the
Yeah.
batter's box, there's nothing you can do with that one.
And he's standing right in both holes.
Yeah, he's down in there.
They're not holes, they're craters. And he likes to be in the crater. I don't think I could do it. I stepped too far that I would step up, and I wouldn't like it.
Yeah.
That's why I have to step behind it.
I know.
Middle and
I've been
behind.
playing this league for however long, and
Oh, and he got him.
what a pitch!
The edge of the wood and limits the damage
Yeah.
of 2 guys on, 2-0. What a pitch from Gus, and that's what Gus can do in big spots here for his team.
It's a big momentum change. I mean,
It
you
is.
think maybe 5-0 if Jason goes yard, but here it is 2-0.
Yep.
So Yankees back up, home team, looking to put up some numbers against the potential Cy Wiffle
He's
Chad.
definitely top 3 in Cy Wiffle right now. Actually, probably all 3 top Cy Wiffle candidates might be on the 3 teams remaining.
Yeah, I would think so.
Chad Young, first-time All-Star, the All-Star Game MVP. Bottom of the first inning. He's got the nasty knuckleball. He sits, anywhere from 50 to 59.
Yeah.
57 there as he hits.
And he has this knuckle that he's got. I mean, it's Jimmy Nelson in his prime-esque,
Yeah,
right?
it is. It is.
It's an interesting pitch. I mean, I think in the past, Jimmy didn't have the gun for a while. His pitches were dancing, but Chad's this year have looked unbelievable.
Amazing indeed. And me and you have been on the wrong end of those knuckleballs a few times.
Yeah, they're
58
not
to
fun
start there
they're
from
not
Chad.
fun to hit.
Let's go, Gus!
Rips a single as the Yankees are just looking to get to the next guy, and here he is, Mr. Triple Crown himself. I don't think there's anybody better. Getting Gus on base for you. Now, Gus had one of the lowest batting averages on his team this year, but still at the 1 hole because they have that confidence in him to get on base. And then behind him, Scott, number 2. Right to Chad at 57. We'll go back and do it again. It'll be 1-0.
You want the base?
He was out.
He was out. He has to take the base if he's safe.
Yeah.
And then
That's the rule this year. There's the positive on the fast pitch.
One and zero right now.
A little confusion here.
Swings through at 56, 2-0. I think Scott was just trying to get rid of it.
Yep,
But
yeah. You see that a lot now. But
didn't swing through that one, 3-0. Nice pitch from Chad Bryan right through the hole as Gus goes for it. Nice base running from Gus there.
Very good.
You can get one on the way out.
Yeah, you don't see that very often.
No, you
base hit
don't.
to the left.
But went to the wall. Bryan had his back turned, so he went for it, and Sam Bakula comes up to the plate. Yankees have not changed their batting lineup for 1 second in 2 years. 1 second.
If it ain't broke,
Don't
don't fix it.
Hey, and you know what?
Oh, nice play. A nice play here in the booth.
Sam Bakula hits a tree.
It's the best I can do. Other than go home and go to sleep. Yeah.
I know. That's
Sam Bakula skies
Skies
one.
it.
Brian Kenny's going to be under it. Gus is going to go for it.
Throw it back to the first.
Oh, and he didn't go.
Got it. You got to get that
was
back.
a blunder from BK.
Yeah, you don't see that
a
very
rare
often.
one
You
too.
got to put that back to the
I don't
pitcher.
think he realized what was going on.
And that cuts the lead in half
Wow,
right there.
sack fly RBI 2-1. That was a really good base running.
Another thing, how often do you
Spears.
see a sack fly?
You don't, and normally you just everybody's yelling get it to the pitcher, get it to the pitcher, but he just looked at Gus and then froze.
Yeah, he thought about throwing at him and then realized that there's Scott
yeah.
on first base, and
You're not even going for the out at that point. You want to preserve the run, get it to the pitcher, make him stop
Yeah.
before he gets to the dirt.
I know.
Wow.
and that
3 inside knuckleballs to
pitch is
Kevin here.
moving though.
You got to believe Kevin's going to swing through this one. Those probably gave him a little bit of palpitations, some nerves after that one.
Just
But
like that.
Oh, foul.
Ropes it
He hit it
foul.
so hard it went foul.
Too bad that flag's not blown. The Yankees are thinking, what's going
I
on?
know.
We need the wind.
almost blowing. Ooh, but he gets in here. Chad might make a... Oh, and we're out of play. Second and third.
Ooh, man.
Goes out of play into the coolers, so we are out of play. Chad had to try, I believe.
Yeah.
You know, at that point you try. You get the out before you have to get to Gus.
That's one of those. Blake maybe should have said something because BK was on the mound at that point.
Really?
Toss it back, maybe get the out that way, but throwing it out of play it's a risky move.
Hitting Gus 2-0.
Oh, really?
And I was right as I was about to go say hi.
Oh, popped it, skied up. Chad falls off of the mound. He was going for it so
Oh,
hard.
Chad.
Took a blunder.
Say hi to her.
Every time he goes off the mound, I think everyone's heart skips a little bit of a beat.
2-1 on Gus Skibby here.
He goes down.
Fantasy Wiffle has ended. We thank Daily Smokehouse for sponsoring our Fantasy Wiffle. Peter Light, our fantasy guru, will have the winners and the prizes out to you soon. We'll find out who's the winner for Daily Smokehouse Fantasy Wiffle.
Another one there. 4
4
and
and
1.
1, yeah.
Went and got a chicken salad.
Rockies back in the playoffs for the first time. Gus skies it to a tree, 4-2.
Yeah. And I mean, that was.
Rockies back in the playoffs and get a playoff win in the wild card against the Astros. You got to believe they're loving it. You know, they found their groove, they found their guys, and they have. I think the Rockies, in my opinion, have the perfect mix.
Yeah.
They have their PO ace, and they have 5 guys that are willing to give up a spot. They can bat 5 at any time. They can go with the hot hand with 4. Brian Kenny right now is not hitting.
Strictly feeling.
Yeah,
And
not
that was part of his decision.
Yeah.
Which is you don't see that.
55 strikeout
Great
on
pitch.
Gus.
Holds him to 1 run. Holds him to 1. 2-1 after the first. But you're right. The Rockies have that makeup of next man up. Doesn't matter if it's me. Grant, BK had been that way the whole time. Obviously, I played there before, but BK said before the last game, him and Blake discussed, and BK was offered up letting Adam hit. And Adam went, what, 4 for 5?
Yeah. What a story the Rockies would be going from 2-8 last season, seemingly hopeless,
Yeah.
and turn it around. And you know what it's got to be? The uniforms. It's the uniforms.
You think so?
You look good, you play good, Brett. You look good, you play
feel
good.
You play good. That's right. This is the first year in recent memory first year ever, maybe.
First
that
year ever
the
they've had.
Rockies-
Yeah, they tried to do the black shirts with the Rockies, but I don't think they ever matched. And you also got to believe it's because Grant Boyd's back.
Yeah.
Grant Boyd, a cornerstone in their lineup for the Rockies since 2012, and he won the comeback player of the year. Missed last year because of COVID, and back again. So, comeback player of the year, Grant Boyd. Oh man,
He's had a good year. I mean, nothing crazy, nothing out of control.
but average for him, and that's
yeah.
what the Rockies needed.
100%. I mean, they were missing that last year.
They needed the steady hand.
And I think with the re-emergence of Jason and Adam, BK obviously in left is a staple it's the best thing any team could have is someone like that in left. And Blake having just an MVP type season.
Yeah.
Putting it all together.
Gus has pitched hot again this one. 57.
57.
69.
57.
No, you
No,
can't
was
do
it?
it. You can't do it. Because we said it. We shouldn't have said that. Yeah, you guys should be paying none of you were paying attention, dude.
I said
They didn't see it, you can't do it.
He said 57 and says we can't do it because he called it.
Brett said it, and then we won't say it anymore. You guys got to pay attention, guys. And don't say you can't see it, Blake. We can see it from here.
No, I said it didn't leave the screen.
No, it did.
There's a delay.
I'm not. I guess.
I mean, it was 57, but if we broke the rules, I guess
You didn't break any rules. You just need to pay attention.
How did I break it?
There is a delayed period.
Thanks, Brett. We
Brett
should
said it at the beginning of the time.
Sam said it.
I said it to Brett. Brett
Sam said
out
it
loud.
first, and I. What are you talking about? You said it out loud to me. Gosh. Everyone's just throwing it over here.
In the end, Gus needs to slow it down.
There you go.
That's what we're getting at, okay? In the end, Gus needs to slow it down. 55 doesn't matter. Ball don't lie.
Don't say that one out loud.
When it's over,
Getting
you
in
can
trouble
say
up
it.
here in the booth, though. All right.
Yeah, the teams have to call it themselves.
Yeah.
We
They
in the
weren't-
booth
they
just,
were not
we
paying
want to
attention.
give the players what they want. We need to just build a deck. The
Yeah.
announcers are way out of the way. Say whatever you want. Talk smack on everybody.
Yep.
Got him. Wow, a nice play. Scott Poley
Yeah.
shifting over to right field. The Yankees have been doing the shift.
Yeah. I
On the
just
lefties.
noticed that earlier. I did not realize that Scott was in right for a while, which
Yeah, they
because
shift
of the
it.
lefty-righty thing.
They shift the lefty righties. That's fine.
I mean, you don't see that very often either,
No.
but
2-1.
especially not with someone who's on the right, like Kevin
Yeah.
Poley, who's got the
Got
great
gold hands for
gold
sure.
hands,
Two
yeah.
gold hands awards
So-
for him. 2-1. Rockies in the lead. Yankees coming up to the plate. Big thanks to Doug Meyer and the MoWIF Mojo, new sponsor of the SWBL in season 21. The Mojo, made up of mostly SWBL players, are contending for a title in the third season of MoWIF. Follow all the fast pitch action every week as they continue
you
their
wanna drink?
quest
Yeah.
for the championship.
Yeah.
And we are members of the Mojo, Brett.
Captain and the team. Yeah, we are. And we've had a good year so far. We're looking
Very
forward
good.
to
First place overall in the MoWIF League. Just beat Jason Worstenholm's
Wow,
team
say that.
from the Rockies.
we still won.
Gus Skibby also a member, and Blake Spencer. So, 4 people we can say right here that are members of the MoWIF Mojo.
Yeah, 4 Mojo players here.
And Chris Metter as well. And Jackson Crosley. Chris Metter is here. Is Jackson still here, I wonder?
I haven't
don't
seen
think
him in a
so. Ground ball to Chad. And the Rockies get out of it 1-2. We head to the top of the third, everyone. That was a quick one.
Yeah.
2-1 Rockies. As always, big shout out to 1356 Public House, our presenting sponsor for the SWBL. Join us Friday. We already had our kickoff Friday night, our opening day social event. We want to thank 1356 for being our loyal sponsor the past 2 years, our biggest sponsorship to date, 2 years running.
They
Thank
have
you,
some
13.
great food too. Oh
Great
my gosh.
food. It
Their
was great to
seasoned
be
fries,
there. Seasoned fries make it.
They're unbelievable.
Yes, I love their Cajun turkey melt and
Now that we're
seasoned
talking about all
fries.
this stuff, I am starving.
Yeah,
Ready
I was
for this
gonna
to be
eat
over.
at the barbecue before that. Barbecue brought to you by Johnny Pop's Logic, Spencer Gear, Breck X, and Chill Designs. And We were gonna have the barbecue food, but we've got to play soon.
Yeah.
So if we would have lost, I would have scarfed.
Couldn't really eat. Yeah, I know the players that are out of it. I mean, they can hang out, drink, eat, whatever, but
When you're in it, you got to keep the belly empty almost.
Yeah.
And
don't wanna
Run
puke.
on water.
Don't want to puke on the mounds out there.
especially you. You when the Expos run, you couldn't even celebrate.
That was the worst I felt. And that after that, the heat has affected me significantly after that.
Yeah. Oh, Blake dodges it. Remember when we played in that Sky Zone dodgeball tournament that one time?
Yeah.
Yep.
Does that place still exist?
It's called something different now. Like Slide Zone or something with slides. Yep. Or just
Less
something.
dangerous than trampolines?
I don't know. I think they're still there.
Oh.
A walk for Blake Spencer. Another
Third.
one. Wow.
Third today.
Wow, wow, wow. Jason Worstenholm coming up. 2-run bomb with Blake on in the first inning. Let's see what he does here. Jason having a great year.
And if I'm Gus, I'm the same way. I'm staying away from Blake.
Yep.
Don't want Blake to beat me,
No,
but
no.
you're also bringing up Jason, who's an
Jason's-
all-star this year.
Yeah, and he's a good compliment for Blake in the number 2 hole. And tell you what, Jason is not having the sophomore slump that some do.
No. And you see guys come in and they have rough rookie years and they build up, or they have, great rookie year and then they slump.
Yep. Jason's doing,
But Jason is built.
yeah, but a strikeout there on a high pitch. I think he thought it might drop mild in the
Yeah.
curveball, but it did not. Oh, wait, are they batting 5? Brian Kenny is hitting. Were we wrong before? Or Adam's not hitting. Brian's hitting for Adam.
Okay.
Sorry, we didn't mean to make Adam feel bad for saying that, right?
That's all right. We gave him his props for last game.
Brian Kenny and Adam North I love the team gamesmanship there. Back and forth, they can roll in that 4 hole and let their team do their thing. Trying to find the hot hand. What does it matter if your team wins and moves on?
Stats don't matter as long as you win.
Oh, gets him on 54. 2 strikeouts for Gus. That was the response the Yankees needed after the 1-2 inning, and you got to believe momentum has just switched after
Yeah.
that.
Especially if they put up any runs here.
Oh, man. 2-1, bottom of the third we go. Want to thank our division sponsors, Corner Pub and Grill, Ketting Eye Center, Cardinal Blinds and Shutters for all their loyal support through the years. The teams that won their division crowns were the teams that everybody predicted. Orioles, Twins, Yankees winning
It's
the
a
division
weird
crowns.
route to get there. Weird route to
Weird
get there.
route for everybody except for the Yankees.
Yeah,
but
they are. Basically, what everyone predicted is here we are. But man, the wild card teams,
Yeah.
2 new teams this year.
2 brand new wild cards. You love to see it. You love to see when new teams get in there, get some playoff appearances. When I'm editing the website later, I love to look at those and see those teams and add another one to their list.
I've heard about those. Like, right on the couch.
Just speak.
Oh, third inning.
Yeah, 6. Back up, Kev. I was fine, but I was kind of milking it with air. Oh, man, I gotta
56. Rockies have their cheering section over there. They got the Spencers, they got the Boyds, they got Chad's family too, and the Expos love to hang out with them because they're all in Shantytown.
Yeah.
Swings through it at 55.
And that is a great response from Chad because a 56-mile-an-hour pitch where you get it out,
Yeah.
they go back.
Usually it's always the offensive.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah.
It's demoralizing for the pitcher, the people in the field.
Yeah.
But he goes back to get them with a 55-mile-an-hour pitch.
50s. I almost said it again, folks. But I think Scott and Sam have their eyes pretty heavily on it, so I don't think it's going to matter. And if we get Gus Skibby could tie this game and does with a swing of a bat, home run thanks to Ever Dolce Vita, who will make a donation to the Ronald McDonald House St. Louis for every home run hit in season 21, including that last one from Gus Skibby, who, if he gets out at the right time, watch out.
Yeah, he's a dangerous person, dangerous hitter, which is why they kept him on top of their lineup, because they know what he can do.
Chad Young, it's only tied right now, 2-2. You gotta believe he just wants to get one more out to stop the bleeding, and it's a brand new 2-inning game. Blake tries to flip it up. It was a weird angle for Blake.
Yeah, trying to come around the ball, get it
go
with
to his
right
left to get
hand.
something.
Yeah.
No. Sam Bakula now up to the plate. 2-2 is our score here in the bottom of the third. No time limit in these games in the playoffs, Brett.
Yeah. Play the whole game.
Play the whole game. No. Sam Bakula to center. The lead is the Yankees 4-2.
That's what we were just saying. Oh yeah. Go for a goose or Scott?
Huh?
I think go for a Gus or Scott against us. Gus.
Oh, not running. And he still made it. Wow. Was not running. If Brian Kenny picked that up, Kevin's out.
BK was trying to look behind him while picking up the ball, I think. Took your eyes off it. But yeah, that one looked like it was out off the bat, but wind might have killed it.
Gus Skibby hits it the other way. It's going to be foul. Gus already let up. He knows. 4-2 is your count. Wait, no, 4-2 is your score. Excuse me. Did not mean to say count.
Gets his
I meant
first
to say score.
strike.
4-2. After the Sam Bakula center field shot.
Kevin just decides to take his time.
After he
Maybe he's
sprinted past
hurt.
second.
Yeah, maybe he's hurt.
I'm sure he's just tired. It's a hot one out here, folks. All weekend we have had
Was it?
5-2 they agreed upon. 52 on the swing to Gus, and that'll do it. Kevin Poley was getting the competitive advantage
He
5
was-
feet
yeah.
away from the base. But it's rare that Gus misses, so I kind of understand.
Yeah,
but
I mean, you're right.
4-2 Yankees.
Yeah, you can have some if you want.
Yeah. We're all about to pass out here, I think.
Thank you, sir. 4-2, Yankees take the lead on a Sam Bakula home run. Want to thank our playoff sponsor again, Ballast Dental Care. Whether you're hoisting the trophy or not, at the end of Memorial Day weekend, your teeth will always be careful like a winner at Ballast Dental Care. Let new part owner Charlie Bakula and the folks at Ballast Dental Care be your next dental team. When it comes to your teeth, they won't settle for anything less than excellence. Accept Delta Dental, Cigna, and have their own in-house insurance as well. Set your next appointment today. Winner will get the Sonicare electric toothbrushes,
Yeah.
and the MVP of playoffs will get the free teeth whitening.
Yeah, I love that.
I could use that before I go to Punta Cana.
100%. Need that pearly smile this summer.
But you know, it's going to be tough for anybody to win playoff MVP. Everything's got to go right, and Gus, it does for him. That was tricky for Gus to take it and turn. I think I would have taken it and found my foot.
Yeah, I think so too.
That was risky.
Pick up, try to find it with your foot.
Brian Kenny came in for Adam North there for his first at-bat. First pitch ground out to Gus. You know that's what Gus wants. He wants to get the Yankees back up to the plate, get the
Quickly.
Rockies out there as quickly as possible. He wants Chad Young to be in the heat.
Yep. It is tough to be on the mound.
You know, the
Sweating,
Yankees elected to go back-to-back games. Do you think they regret it now because it is so blazingly hot, like in the sun?
Yeah, that's a good question because I'd be curious to know, depending on their pitching, like if Gus is laboring and he's doing 2 innings in a row, it's hard to do 1. So I like the break. I mean, I think it worked out well for us. I'm good with it, but yeah, Gus, they might be rethinking their strategy here.
You know, sometimes there's pros and cons for both, and I don't think there's a right answer.
Yeah.
Like you could go and look back, like we were the 1 seed last year, and we decided to take the break in the middle. We wanted the other team to have to play 2 in a row, and it didn't work out for us. They're doing it this time. We'll see what happens.
Fingers crossed, it doesn't work out.
And they're doing the other side, the other way. So
Yeah.
who knows? Maybe if they win, then we realize, okay, it's worked twice. Let's do that.
That's the way to do it.
You got to do it back to back. Let the other team sit and get cold for a second. Blake Spencer, his 4th walk as Jason Worstel comes up to the plate.
Gus certainly has a strategy.
The Expos have been calling Jason Worston League, which is a funny play on his name.
Yeah.
But he's not the worst in the league.
No.
Keeping track of them in there.
1-1. Gus saw it. I think for the first time all weekend, I'm going to put sunscreen on, Brett.
Oh, that's not a bad idea.
Jason skies it
rub it in
high,
there.
but it's not going to be enough. And it's an out. Wow. No wind at that moment. We are 4-2.
Bottom.
Bottom 4. If the Yankees pile on here, it's going to be tough for the Rockies to climb back in it. Does Chad know we're just commentating? We have to do
Chad
both.
is saying, hey, keep it down, keep it down.
I think I got to find some, Brett. But before I do, every day at the SW season, we have crowned a Player of the Day presented by Andy's Frozen Custard. Our Friday Player of the Day, Corey McCarthy. Saturday was myself, Sam Skibby. And Sunday was Scott Poley. And the playoff MVP will also receive a free Andy's Frozen Custard as our Player of the Day as well. We had a great home run derby. Sponsored by Four Hands Brewing Company. We hit dingers, we donated some money, and we took part in a beer tasting from Four Hands. August 26th, Downtown Brewery. Join us for a Wiffle Skills competition you won't want to miss. City of St. Louis is invited. And anywhere. 56 into the zone.
Let's count. 4-0. That's a Hall of Famer. Yes. Put that on your resume. 5-0. Staying even close. There you go. There you go. There you go. 5-1.
Swing on a low one from Chad there. Chad Young still pitching well. Only 4 runs against this Yankees team is a nice feat for him.
We get beer. You want anything?
Nice cut.
Left it up though. Brian Kenny, both hands on the ball. You know Brian wants that back. He tracked it the whole way, Brett.
Wants that back for sure.
Ugh.
Let's go.
So close. I think it's more he's just mad at himself. That's why he's down there for so long. He knows it hit both of his hands. And that would be a huge turnaround for his teammate. A nice effort from Brian Kenny. Oh, listen to this crowd. Letting him up here. Heck of an effort here in the semifinals of the Ballast Dental Care playoffs. Right at Brian. Ball found him one pitch later. 4 and out. 1 out, 5-2 Yanks. Kevin Poley has been hitting well all weekend long. Another all-star for this team. Hits it the other way, bounces foul. It looks like it's foul. Yes, he's coming back. His team signaling foul. Kevin's on his way back. I am sunburned, folks. The tank top scenario, while we are looking swell, it is quite red.
57. We're gonna have 5 articles. Yeah, you got it. So how many votes do you need?
75% of the votes that
That's perfect, Chad.
apparently not many.
56.
Into the zone at 56. Chad knew it too. Head was up in the clouds.
Right? 1 strike, 2 strikes. 2 2.
You have to have 10 seasons.
Long at bat, despite only having a few.
They get 7.
Wait, because he's gold glove. Good job, Dub. I like that, Chad.
That's 2 out of 3.
You know,
Major
it
League
lists, it
Platinum.
lists all this on the side.
MVP.
Dude, I'd rather ask you, Spencer.
I have a gold
That's gonna look it up.
57.
Hips it at 57. Chad now having to learn to pitch again. Chad and Gus throwing more hot pitches than they are regular pitches. Another hot one from Chad. I don't think either of these two pitchers know how to throw under 55.
56.
We were talking rookies.
Like the gun recalibrated.
I think that means they need to throw softer.
Let's recalibrate the gun sight now. Nice, Dub.
Trent Steffes entering the booth.
Yes.
Welcome, Trent Steffes.
My talents are wasted on those guys over there. I'm laying down jokes left and right to know.
Wow. And after all of that, Kevin strikes out into the zone. He probably had about 6 or 7 foul balls, Trent, that got called back for too hot. So Chad Young pitching quickly, getting him out, but 5-2 now. 5-2 is our score for the Yankees. We are in the top of the 5th inning, Trent.
Wow.
This is it. They are chasing 3. Chad has held them to 5 runs. Chad has done his job.
Yeah.
Yankees 5 runs? I mean, Chad's done his job.
It's been done. So the Rockies are leading right now?
No, the Yankees are
The
leading.
Yankees are leading.
Chad held them to 5.
I see.
Rockies now need to do what they need to do for their pitcher, who has put his heart and soul out all season for them, contending for Cy Wiffle, winning the All-Star Game MVP, and now holding the Yankees to 5 runs, an incredible feat.
Heck of a weekend for Mr. Young.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah, he is quite the story, quite the guy.
And 3rd season in the SWBL. As wow, hits you in. Are you okay?
It was only 30.
Didn't even feel it.
Grant Boyd up to the plate, swings through that one at
Good swing
55
through,
from
good
Gus.
swing through.
Gus has that lanky delivery.
I actually got to face Gus hitting. He is one tough turkey.
He is
One tough turkey indeed.
lefty righty, doesn't matter. Gus can find the pitches to beat you.
Nope, you gotta fight it because it's looking like if it looks remotely in, I was swinging.
Tries a straight ball there, a little too high.
I'm going against the comeback player of the year. Ooh, big cut, big
Comeback
cut.
player. That's a huge out for Gus. I mean, getting the first out. BK just has to get on base for his team. You cannot win it right, or you cannot tie it right now by yourself. Get on base.
You just gotta do BK things.
BK his second at bat in this championship, or his semifinal championship.
That's a good look. That's a good look. That was. Wow, great
Oh, and he
poke
does
for
it.
BK. Great
Unbelievable.
poke for BK.
Little half swing. Get it to Blake. Your hottest hitter all weekend.
That was an amazing pitch from Gus.
Wow.
That was coming right in on the outside part of the zone for BK there. Slapped it right into the right field. Now Blake Spencer up.
Blake Spencer up, Jason Worsenholm on deck. You know Jason just wants a chance.
Yeah,
That's it.
Number 10. Oh, wow.
Blake
a
puts it the other
dribbler.
way. Gus takes
Off
it
the
all
mound.
the way himself, and that'll do it. We will have a rematch of the Season 20 Championship coming to you live here at the Blur very shortly. Yankees and Orioles, but this time it's flipped. Yankees are home. Orioles will be away. For Trent Steffes, Brett Spencer, and Sam Skibby, thank you for joining us for this semifinal matchup. One more game left in Season 21. Cheers, Trent.
See ya.